One.
Hey there, everybody. Scott Robinson with you from Beyond the Humidor with our latest segment on the balcony. We are sitting back here at my residence in West Roseville, along with Greg here. Greg, how are you? How are you?
I'm doing great. We had some challenges with this new technology, but I think we worked it out finally. And I'm excited for this new segment to come out in between our episodes of Beyond the Humidor.
Yes, I'm loving this. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're just going to do like 5 to 15-minute vignettes, nothing long or drawn out. We will have our regular podcast, of course, and then in between we will release one of these. I think we're going to do it on the same day.
Yes, it's going to be Sunday at 9 a.m. just like normal.
So every Sunday, you guys can look forward to getting some content from us. So every week, we can have some fun. So, speaking of having fun, we went to the Rocky Mountain Cigar Festival in Broomfield, Colorado. Now, yeah, the previous take I said Broomberg. I don't even know where the hell that came from. But anyway, I got it right. Yay. So we are going to sample one of the cigars from the festival. Plasencia was there. They were there 2 years ago, and it was my first taste of their cigars. And I got to tell you, I wouldn't say a convert. It's just one of the mini cigars that I put into my wheelhouse. I just don't like that word, but that's okay. It's one of the ones I put in my rotation. I like that word better. So I was really pleased with the taste of the Plasencia. So when they came back this year, I was sure to grab a couple of boxes. And we each grabbed a box. And I did this blind because I had so much faith in Plasencia that we picked up this little beauty right here. I'm getting to this trend where I'm starting to love doing like smaller cigars and lunch breaks only because I like to smoke while I work, and I have like these little tiny windows to smoke and relax before I go into panic mode on something. So these are perfect for that. Greg, what did you think of it? And give us a little something with it since you started it.
Well, yeah, I did. I have to agree with you on the panic mode and short breaks because a coworker of mine whom you've all met before, his name is Paul Ruggiero. He was on the podcast called The Noob. He and I will find, this is a little big, but on our breaks, on our regular 8-hour, we step out the store and take a little time to relax. And so I'm in a complete agreement with you. I'm starting to get away from my normal size, which is a Churchill or a Lancero, and go to a short cigar throughout the day, and then a full-size one when I can really sit down and relax. But on to the Plasencia. I too bought a whole box of these like Scott did. I've smoked the entire top row out of the 25 so far. My father and my brother have helped me, but for the most part I've smoked like 8 of them. They are very earthy. They've got great creamy undertones.
Yeah, but you know what? We made one little error, and I apologize. You realize we just named the cigar house.
We haven't even told you what it is. Yeah. That's true. So what is this we're smoking, Scott?
This is the Nestico from the Plasencia house. This is, what size? I mean,
it's a 36 ring gauge by 3.5.
Yeah, and I knew that. I'm just saying, what would we classify this as?
Lunch break?
Lunch break, yeah.
It's too small to be a Corona.
Right.
It's too big to be a cigarillo. It falls right in between those two.
Yeah, and I was just doing a cold draw on this. I haven't lit it yet, so don't think I'm being an idiot sitting here puffing through an unlit cigarette.
Cigar?
Cigar.
Now, if you think this is not normal for us, this is absolutely normal. You just normally see after we've done 30 freaking takes and it's just what happens.
Anyway, I was putting some, just drawing some air through it on a cold draw to see what kind of taste I get. And I'm going to be really honest. I'm not getting anything from it. I'm getting the tobacco, if that makes any sense.
That's Larry's favorite description,
Yeah, I'm getting tobacco, just pure unfiltered tobacco. People will sometimes tell you they're getting the earth, hay, straw, whatever. I'm getting tobacco. Now, understand, this is all Nicaraguan all the time. And if anybody who knows me, or if you listen to the podcast, Nicaraguan is some of my favorite tobacco, just for the reason that it is a very clean and consistent smoke. It's nothing complex, but it's just a nice, mellow smoke. something that you can relax and smoke through in a short period of time, that when it's time to put it down, you can put it down. It's not like a Churchill or a Robusto.
Where you're stuck for half an hour or more.
Yeah, it's never stuck when you're smoking a cigar, but when you gotta put it down, when something goes down, you gotta put it down, and then all that, it starts to get stale.
Yes.
So this one, it's a lunch break. You can, take care of business, have a half an hour. I think about a half an hour, 40-minute smoke. If you.
This one, not that long, but yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But while he gets his lid over there, let me tell you, I've been into this one for a little bit because I foolishly lit it up on take 1.
No, it was take 9.
Take 9, 10, 11, however many. This is the 12th one we've done so far, but not this particular subject. It was getting the audio right. But, this particular little cigar, one of the reasons that I like it is it's earthy. It's very oaky. I sound like I'm talking about wine here, but they almost are one and the same when you're talking about wine tasting versus cigar tasting. Being a Nicaraguan binder wrapper filler, I don't pick up the heavy pepper influences, which is something that I like.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of pepper in my cigar. So it's really a really nice, I don't want to say unique, but it's a really nice cigar for the short little break period that you need.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. Yeah, absolutely no pepper from it. I was reading some of the reviews and some of the snippets, and people were getting like cocoa, which I'm absolutely not getting. It's just, I'm getting a Nicaraguan leaf, which is just a very clean, non-complex kind of leaf. It doesn't pretend to be something that it isn't, which is why I'm a lover of the Nicaraguan leaf. And Plasencia does a wonderful job of it. Illusion, again, I can't say enough nice things about Illusion, but I would put Plasencia, because Illusion is my standard as far as a Nicaraguan blend. So the Plasencia is right up there with it. I mean, it's just a great smoke. It makes me happy to smoke this.
Yeah, and it's enjoyable. Particularly, we do get asked, not so much through the podcast, but sitting in the lounge at Tobacco Republic, which is our home lounge, people will often ask, I only have, 15, 20 minutes to smoke. What do you guys have? Fortunately, Tobacco Republic has a nice selection of this size that we like to call the lunch break that give you that 15, 20, 25 minutes of enjoyment. And this certainly ranks, as far as I'm concerned, about one of the highest out there that I've had. It's just an incredibly pleasant smoke, good flavors, on Scott's scale of 0 to take your ass to flavor country. This would be a solid 9 for me. It's just a great smoke.
Okay, being that this is from the Plasencia house, and on the last podcast, I think I was smoking a Plasencia.
And you were at the mayor's house on that one.
No. I was in the park square where the gazebo is and the marching band. This right here is probably me walking the perimeter of the park with my dog, saying hi to little old lady Evans carrying her groceries on her way home. This is, you're definitely in flavor country on this one.
Yeah. It really is a great stick, and it can't be beat. I know we say that a lot, that you get a cigar that you can't be beat, but the truth of the matter is, Plasencia is one of many houses that produce the highest quality tobacco and the highest quality cigars. So you've got this really great time to be a cigar smoker right now.
Without a doubt. Now, I don't know about price. I don't recall about price point on this one. But from what I...
Do you know, if you want to talk, give me a minute. Let me look that up real fast.
Yeah, just to look up what the price point is. But from what I recall, this is not going to be like an upper echelon as far as price goes, which is a wonderful thing. Especially when you want to get like a lot of them. It's not something... I wouldn't put this in the box of this is like something I would smoke every now and then as a treat. The only reason I'm smoking these sparingly now is because I don't want to run out of them. I've got like 3 boxes of Plasencia right now, and I don't want to say goodbye to them, so I'm being real careful, just metering them out slowly but surely, because I enjoy them so.
So
what did you find out about
cigar
price point?
information app that we use, for those of us with Androids, it's called Cigar Scanner. It's a good app to help you track what you've smoked.
iOS has the same thing, you'd realize.
I thought they got rid of it, but that's another show.
Nope, they didn't.
So the reality of this is they are listing the U.S. average retail price at $4.40 a stick. Now, mind you, Scott and I live in California, so you're probably looking at about $8 here. But nonetheless, spend the money. Sorry about that. Spend the money and pick one up and try it. I think you'll really like it.
You think $8 is? I know California with the, of course, the high tobacco taxes, but if it's what, 4? I'm thinking it'd be more in the neighborhood of a $6.95 or $7.
Well, you got to add. Remember, you have to add on the 65% tax. So now we're putting it in the $6 range.
Yeah.
And then you have to add the S-chip tax because of the smaller ring gauge.
Oh.
So there's an
okay.
additional tax on top of a tax on top of a tax, and it'll probably put it about $7 to $8 a stick.
Jeez, I gotta move out of this frickin' state.
Yeah.
But anyway, be sure to pick Plasencia up. I would definitely recommend this one. And they've got about 5 different lines. Check those out as well. You cannot go wrong. Until next time, as I always say at the end of Beyond the Humidor, good smoke, good drink, and good life.
Take care, everybody.